Union life. The words that I speak not of myself. Jesus said even the words he spoke were not from himself, but from the Father. He mentioned this truth several times in the book of John. For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me gave me a command, what I should say and what I should speak. Every word that Jesus spoke was from the Father. He spoke exactly what the Father gave him to speak. And not only that, but it was the Father in Jesus speaking His word. This is also important to see for our union. We need to come to this same oneness whereby even when we speak, it does not come from ourselves or carnal mind. Rather, it comes from Him that is within us. This again only comes when our mind are renewed and sensitive to Him, so that His thoughts become our thoughts and His attitude becomes our attitudes. His words becomes our words that we speak to others. The Father that dwells in me, He does the works. Good works are always an issue when it comes to our service to the Lord. But in our zealousness to work, we need to be careful that it does not become a substitute for something more important, which is our relationship with God. Multitudes of God's people are hard workers, but with no real knowledge of God, His Word, and our union with Him. Again, let's see Jesus regarding the proper understanding of works. Jesus speaks very specific regarding everything He does. In John chapter 5, verse 19, He says the Son can do nothing of Himself, but what He sees the Father do, for whatever He does, the Son also in like manner. Jesus said the things He does comes only from the Father. Again, a picture of His union, for He only does what He sees the Father do. This should be our mind regarding to the things and the works we do. The Father has specific for each and every one of us to do. Therefore, we need to find out what exactly it is that He is wanting us to do and be occupied with only what He shows us to do. But in order for us to do only what the Father shows us, we first must be able to see and know. If we don't see the Father, then we will never know what the Father has for us to do. Now, regarding the works of the Father, even when Jesus saw and knew that what the Father wanted, it went a step farther in that it was the Father that was in Him working out His own will. But the Father that dwells in me, He does the works. Even in the works, we see the importance of union. And if Jesus said He did everything by the indwelling Father, how much more you and I? If we are to be one even as they are one, we have to become one in every areas of our lives. Paul shows us that he discovered this very same revelation concerning works. For it is God who works in you both to will and to do for His good pleasure. He also said in Colossians chapter 1 verse 29, striving according to His working which works in me mightily. So we now discover that even when it comes to good works, we see our union with Christ in operation. First of all, we must first see in order to know, and then we trust that the Father will work in us, bringing about that which He showed us according to His power to fulfill His good pleasure and work. To God be the glory. God bless you.